Well, hello everybody. We are finally back at Cedar Point. It's been well over 11 years since I've been here. So many new things I gotta ride here. I think Maverick was brand new when I was last here, so I got a lot of catching up to do today. The crowds seem a little bit heavy today, a little bit heavier than I was expecting them to be, but we're gonna have to make do. So let's get into the park and let's get on some coasters. First ride of the day was actually Corkscrew. I wasn't even planning on riding this one, but it had a short wait, so I figured I might as well do it. It's okay, I guess. I mean, I know it has a bad reputation of being pretty rough. It's not bad. It's not a world-class coaster, but it's a ride. So I just did Magnum XL. It's about what you expect from an Aero Hyper. Kind of wish that Morgan did this more than Aero, but well, it wasn't a terrible ride. Just the transitions were kind of bad, but that's what Aero's kind of known for. Alright, just got off Gemini. I did the blue train. It was rough. I wasn't sure what to expect. I didn't do this last time. It looked like it had potential to be smooth, but the transitions were terrible on it. And when I was going up the lift hill, I kind of noticed a familiar sound. As if I had just written two other coasters from the same manufacturer. I didn't know it was an Aero. So I subconsciously did 3 Aeros in a row. So I need to do some smooth rides now. So let's get on a B&M one Intamin. I just need something with better transitions for once. So I'm a little bit sad right now. I haven't seen the steel engines go off all day. And I just checked the app and it says it's down. I hope it's not down all day or all day tomorrow. I'd be really sad if I couldn't ride this one. So I went towards Maverick and it has well over an hour wait, so I want to come back later and hope that the wait time goes down a little bit for that. It seems like a lot of the wait times are a lot more longer than I was expecting them to be. So close to Steel Vengeance, but can't do it right now. Such a tease. I do see ride ops over there though. So maybe it will open later today. I don't know. Keep my hopes up. So there's like a whole petting zoo here and everything. I actually didn't know that this was here. That's pretty cool. Even got a selfie with Samson the camel. And it looks like they've already got some of their Halloween props out for their haunt. I've only been to Dorney Park's haunt, but from what I see, all of Cedar Fair's haunts are very good. So definitely check one of them out. So Rougarou, or however you say the name, looks like it's got a short wait, so I'm going to do that next. I did ride this one before, but it was Mantis back then. So it was a standing coaster before. Now it's a floorless. So let's see if it's any better. Alright, just got off Rougarou, or however they say the name. It wasn't a bad ride. It's the first time I've ever been on a B&M coaster that was converted from a stand-up to a floorless. I mean, I would take a floorless over a stand-up any day. I mean, it was a pretty fun ride. There were some parts of it where it really did whip you around pretty good. Especially on the mid-brake run. Ouch. Yeah, that hurt a lot. But overall, not a bad ride. I'd ride it again, probably. Notice this stage that's being built right now. I wonder if this is going to be some kind of show for their Halloween haunt. I'd imagine it would be. I know this ride gets a lot of hate, but personally, I'm very excited to ride this one for the first time. Gatekeeper. It's only about a 20-minute wait, so let's give it a shot. Alright, just did Gatekeeper. Overall, I loved it a lot. I love how you go through all their inversions very slow. I'm personally a sucker for slow inversions on coasters. Just me though. If it weren't for the harness restraints, this would be a perfect coaster. And it isn't very forceful, but I don't care if it's forceful or not. I'm not too picky with that with coasters, but it's just the best harness restraints that kind of just made this ride not as good as it could be. But still, I will definitely be doing this again later on. I did front row on the left side. I want to try the right side and see how the right side compares to the left side, but I'll do that later today. So as fate normally has it for my vlogs, it started to rain and the forecast does not look too promising for the rest of the day. So I just kind of found myself a little corner, got some food. Just going to try to wait out the rain a little bit. Hopefully it lets up. What I don't understand now is that half the rides are shut down, obviously because of the rain. So some of the faster rides are closed, like Top Thrill Racks and Millennium Force. No, the fast ones. But also some of the slow ones, like Corkscrew on the app here. I'm reading here, Corkscrew, Gemini, Iron Dragon. Some slower coasters, and they're closed too because of the rain. But there are some fast coasters that are still open, like Valravn, Gatekeeper, Rougarou, Raptor, Wicked Twister. They're all still open. So I'm just kind of curious, like, what their procedure is with closing rides for weather, because it's like a hodgepodge of random rides that are closed. I mean, it makes sense that like Millennium Force, Top Thrill Racks, they're closed because they're like the fastest ones in the park. But how come some of the slower rides are closed? I don't know. Well, it's like an hour-long wait, but might as well do something while it's raining. Let's get in line for Maverick. They told me to go in the front row, and it's raining. This is going to suck.
Southwest. Here.
Okay, that was quite an experience. So it's raining, not hard, but pretty noticeably. I wanted to do anything but the front row, but they assigned my seat to front row. That hurt a lot, which is unfortunate because... There it goes again. This was a very good coaster. I really liked this coaster. I'm kind of irritated that I wasn't able to enjoy it fully because I was covering up my face or closing my eyes half the time because I felt like I was getting pelted by nails in the face from the rain. Putting that aside, this is really like as if Skyrush, Stormrunner, and Fahrenheit all had a baby, because you had elements that all three of those have all in one ride. You had the very fast transitions and staying low to the ground like Skyrush. You had the beyond 90-degree drop like Fahrenheit. I really like this ride. This is probably a new top 10 for me at least. I want to try doing it again, but I don't know if this rain's going to let up or not. I'm not going to do this again if it's going to keep raining, but if there's a clear up in the rain, I'm definitely doing this one again. This was an awesome coaster. Like this transition right here, it's just very reminiscent of Skyrush's transitions, and I absolutely love that kind of element. And of course now, the rain pretty much stopped. I couldn't have been 5 minutes later than when I went on that ride. Oh well, it's just my luck. So, Blue Street, not my favorite classic wooden coaster. It was pretty rough. The seatbelt like dug into my stomach, which kind of hurt. And the Airtime Hills, which is bumpy, not much airtime to it. I mean, it's an old wooden coaster. I'm not a big fan of it personally, but it's not a bad ride. It's cool that it's like one of the original ones, I guess, but eh. This is the fastest carousel I've ever seen. Well, Raptor's practically a walk on, so let's get Raptor done. Raptor was a pretty fun B&M invert. The last corkscrew before the heel to the end, I did not know the corkscrew was there. It really threw me off. It was really good though. Pretty forceful ride. I rode second row. Pretty adorable. Very solid B&M invert. I know a lot of people say that this is their favorite B&M invert. I can't say the same, but it's still a good one. According to the app, Gatekeeper is also a walk-on. So I want to do front row on the right side this time and compare left and right side. Alright, so I just did front row on the right side this time. Right side is way more forceful than the left side. I enjoyed it way more. I'm not sure what it is. I guess it has something to do with the physics of being on that side of the track. It's just a little bit more forceful. And I also just love the hang time that you get to. Even though you would have more hang time if you didn't have those vest harness restraints. It's the only thing that's holding this ride back is just those restraints. Everything else about this ride, I really enjoy it. Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. Good.
Have you guys been to Cedar Point before? Is this your first time or do you come here regularly?
This is my third time.
Okay, you guys from around here?
No, we were in Michigan.
Michigan, okay, cool. So now that I've done front row in this one, and it's practically a walk-on, let's try back row. So I did back row on the right side, and it is more forceful in the back, I think. You get whipped around, of course, more. And I feel like you just get a little bit more G-forces going down the initial first hill. But my favorite would be the front row on the right side. That's my personal favorite on this coaster. I'm glad I got to get on this thing more than once. I got on it 3 times, which is pretty good. I only thought I would only get on once because the crowds were pretty heavy today, but this park's practically emptied out. Well, while I'm here, I might as well get Wicked Twister done because this is apparently its last season at the park. It's being relocated to another Cedar Fair park, so let's ride it while it's at Cedar Point still. Just to show how much this park cleared out. So Wicked Twister was pretty fun. It was a lot more forceful of a launch than I was expecting it to be. Very similar to the Possessed at Dorney Park. Only difference is that it's a little bit taller and it has spiraling going on both towers. Very fun ride though. So I got about 15 minutes until the park closes. I want to get one more ride on Maverick while the rain is gone now. I gotta run to the other side of the park essentially in 15 minutes and get in line before the park closes. So let's run. Holy crap, I'm out of breath, but I'm almost there. I think we're good to go. We made it in the line. I got pee really badly, but I'm gonna hold it in. It's about a half hour, 45-minute wait. Well, I managed to get Maverick done as the last ride of the day. I wasn't able to get front row on it. Got 4th row, but at least it was not raining, so I actually got to enjoy the ride this time. This is easily a new top 10 for me. This ride is so good. Just the airtime, the transitions, the multi-launches, everything about this ride is so enjoyable. I'll be back here tomorrow. I'm definitely doing this one more time at least. The harsh reality of the season coming to an end is hitting me hard because it's only 8:30 and the park is closed and empty. Alright guys, so this concludes our first day at Cedar Point. Overall, a very fun day. I wasn't able to get as much as I wanted to. The crowds were a little bit heavier than I expected. Plus the rain kind of put a damper on things a little bit. But still got a lot done. Grind from post, put it in. So I mean, I was only here for about 8 hours or so. I'm going to get here first thing in the morning at 9 a.m., an hour before the park opens because I'm a Platinum Pass holder, so I can get in an hour before the park opens, and I'm just going to get as much done as I can get done tomorrow. So I'll leave the video up here guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Until next time, ride on.